Most of our pain doesn't come from the world itself. It comes from the stories we tell, the memories we hold on to, and the expectations we refuse to let go of. The Buddha once said, "Nothing can harm you as much as your own thoughts." We feel lost not because the world is chaotic, but because our minds are. Your life is a mosaic of your thoughts. If you don't stay aware of them, your energy will be drained by a mind that is constantly running in circles. 5 signs you are unconsciously developing your own suffering. Sign 1. Timetable anxiety. Being anywhere but here. We often leave the present moment without realizing it. The mind loves to wander into a past filled with regret, or a future haunted by anxiety. There is an old story of a student who went to visit a great teacher. It was a rainy day. As he entered, he left his wooden shoes at the door. The teacher asked him, "Did you leave your shoes to the left or the right of your umbrella?" The student freezes. He could remember complex philosophies, but he couldn't remember where he put his shoes just seconds ago. Why? Because his mind had already jumped ahead to the important questions he wanted to ask. He had completely abandoned his body in the present. This split, body in the now, mind in the then, is why we feel exhausted even when we are supposed to be resting. Sign 2. Resisting reality instead of accepting it. When we think this shouldn't be happening, resistance becomes the seed of anger and frustration. The Buddha once asked his students, "If a person is struck by an arrow, does it hurt?" They replied, "Yes." He continued, "But if that person starts to lament and cry, why me?" This is so unfair. They are essentially shooting themselves with a second arrow. The first arrow is the raw fact, the physical pain or the setback. The second arrow is your mental reaction to it. It is the not being okay with what happened. The event isn't what keeps you up at night. It's the internal fight against it. When you resist, you turn a moment of pain into a season of suffering. Sign 3. Believing everything your mind tells you. Thoughts are like clouds. They don't define the sky, but we often mistake the shadow for the substance. Imagine a master illusionist standing at a busy intersection. He conjures up a giant elephant, a golden palace, and a crowd of dancers. People stop and fight over the treasures in the palace, not realizing it's all a trick. Your mind is that illusionist. It constantly puts on a show. They are judging you. Your life is a failure. You will never be happy without that person. You suffer because you've jumped onto the stage and treated the projection as reality. If someone doesn't text you back, the mind whispers, "They are mad at you." That isn't a fact. It's a psychological shadow. If you believe the story, you aren't suffering because of reality. You are suffering because of the meaning your mind created. Sign 4. Clinging to things that have already expired. We hold on to people who have left, emotions that are old, or versions of ourselves that no longer exist. In nature, everything follows a cycle of rising and passing. We suffer because we try to grab a handful of water in a flowing river. The tighter you squeeze, the faster it disappears. There is a famous story of a mother who lost her child. She begged the Buddha to bring him back. He told her, "Bring me a mustard seed from a house where no one has ever died." She searched the whole city, only to find that every house had known loss. She realized that clinging doesn't protect your peace. It defies the natural law of change. Letting go isn't giving up. It is simply releasing what is no longer in harmony with who you are now. Sign 5. The hidden script. Unmet expectations. Deep down, we have a secret script that says, "Life must go exactly the way I want." We call this the pain of unmet desires. But life naturally includes change, loss, and challenges. This isn't a punishment. It is the nature of reality. Suffering arises when your expectation crashes into reality. You expect people to understand you. You expect hard work to pay off immediately. These expectations are the bars of the cage you built for yourself. Accepting life as it is, without the script, isn't being passive. It means you stop fighting the rain and start learning to walk through it. The practice. Awareness, not following. We feel heavy because we react to every single thought. A comment makes you angry. A look makes you insecure. The mind is like a monkey, swinging from one branch to another, getting more tangled with every move. When a thought arises, notice it, but don't follow it. A thought is just a child in your head, sometimes impulsive, sometimes hurt. You don't have to suppress it, just watch it. When you observe your mind clearly, silence begins. Awareness is like looking at clouds. The more you simply watch them without trying to grab them, the less power they have over you. You are the sky. Your thoughts, good or bad, are just the weather. If you try to catch a cloud, you will fall. But if you realize you are the vast, eternal sky, you will see that no matter how dark the clouds get, the sky itself is always still. True change happens when a thought rises, but it doesn't take you with it. Clear the thoughts, and the path clears itself. Take the steering wheel back from your mind and give it to your soul.